Hello everyone, this is Xenocidel again, of course, on our Plasma Starcraft YouTube channel. And this is Tournament 4, one of the games from Tournament 4. People actually have started sending me replays and of Tournament 4 they wanted me to cast. So here's the first one that a person sent me. This is between the Red Zerg Montycarlo spawning in the bottom right and CheezWhiz spawning as the blue Protoss as in the bottom left of MLG Shakuras Plateau. Oh wait, no, it's just Shakuras Plateau. It's not MLG. Okay. So we see the APM of both players pretty high because of APM spam. Obviously higher than anything I could ever achieve, ever imagine to achieve. Maybe I can get up to 200 by clicking a lot, but other than that, I probably can't get higher than any of these guys. So this is, I would be guessing Diamond League. I really haven't checked what rank they are, but it's about Platinum Diamond. Some mid-level gameplay here. Not saying that I'm any better. I'm actually a lot worse. But enough about the better or worse or whatever. Montycarlo planting down a 14 pool. I'm pretty sure you plant it at 13. I might be wrong because I don't play Zerg, but anyways, he put it down at 14. Yep, everything seems to be standard right now. And I do have a lot more submissions of Tournament 4 right now to be cast, and I probably will be casting them later. It's just that time is getting strained because, well, school's coming up next week, so gotta get these in fast. And I probably won't be posting that many videos when school is in session. Well, just because I have to study and stuff. And yeah, my parents are Asian, so they won't let me on my computer during school. And what is this? We see a proxy hatch from Montycarlo. I don't think he's making an attempt to hide this, but CheezWhiz obviously does not see it, but once he rolls down his ramp, he will see it. Montycarlo, I don't think he's trying to hide it. He's just, because if he did try to hide it, he would at least put it here, or somewhere here, or somewhere closer, somewhere farther from CheezWhiz's ramp. But CheezWhiz does not see this at all. His vision only goes up to here. And yeah. I know I say here and there a lot, but it looks like Montycarlo is going to be going for a speedling rush once he gets the gas. But this is kind of a late speedling rush. Usually you see like 10 pools or something. But yeah, CheezWhiz is just going to go for a standard 3-gate. Maybe 3-gate Robo, 3-gate Expand. There's a lot of opportunities. But CheezWhiz does not see the Lings or anything outside his face at all. He does not think anything is out of the ordinary and needs to chrono boost that because, well, he has a lot of energy on that. And he has supply walk too, so that's bad. And but he does see the creep starting to form, so he knows that there's something fishy going on, and he does see that proxy hatch, and he's like, oh crap, I need to do something fast. Montycarlo is bringing a lot of drones up to build spine crawlers. He is kind of low on money though, because, well, he hasn't been producing drones. He only has about 13 drones now compared to the 23. And I'm gonna respond to this Skype for a minute. Please wait. Okay, there you go. So Montycarlo does have a queen and does have a lot of spine crawlers at the moment. And Zerglings, he is also spreading creeps, so CheezWhiz will not be able to build anything there. He does see the spine crawlers getting on the getting rooted down, and the creep is there, so he does have vision of the high ground. This gateway is going to be taken apart slowly, as well as this cybernetics core. And CheezWhiz is in a lot of trouble. He is building his 3rd and 4th gateway just to, you know, get more when this goes down to make it a 4-gate. Once this warp gate goes down, well, CheezWhiz is pretty much screwed at this moment. I don't know how. I don't know if he's going to recover from this. I don't know how. If Montycarlo gets his spine crawlers close enough, he can do a lot of damage and possibly take down the Cybernetics Core, but this is a lot of Stalkers and Sentries. He needs to force field the ramp, and that's exactly what he does, trapping those Zerglings. However, these spine crawlers are doing a lot of damage to these Stalkers. Nice macro there, saving that Stalker. This gateway is finished now. He does have 4 gates. This Cybernetics Core, however, is being taken apart because he does have creep on the high ground. Guardian Shield going down to minimize damage of the spine crawlers. Going to be taken out by some spine crawlers. Well, kind of nice force field. Not really that great though. Did not block it out completely, and these spine crawlers are doing a lot of damage. More things coming up for Montycarlo. And CheezWhiz, his Cybernetics Core is going to be taken out very, very soon. That means he won't be able to build any more Stalkers. He needs to transform this into a warp gate. Queen's getting in on that action. Going to be taken out immediately, however, because they don't do that much damage. Spine Crawler is still doing a lot of damage. You can target down this Spine Crawler so it doesn't do that much damage. And Ling's going to be taking apart these Stalkers. And it looks like it's going to be GG from here unless CheezWhiz can pull off a miracle. These spine crawlers are out of range of this. Oh wait, no. The creep tumor has been taken out by CheezWhiz, so Montycarlo does not have any vision on the high ground. Poke away. Oh, he does. Never mind. Because he had that Zergling there. But he does not have vision of this high ground at the moment, so he is not able to take it out with his spine crawler. Now Montycarlo is running up here with a lot of Zerglings. If he can get a complete surround on these Stalkers, he will be able to take them out. However, that is just too many Stalkers. 4 Stalkers in total. Not enough Zerglings to take it out. Might kill off a Stalker there. That's exactly what Montycarlo does. Montycarlo needs to spread his creep up the ramp so he can take out the Cybernetics Core. However, CheezWhiz did curve boost out that Cybernetics Core on accident for some strange ass reason. I don't know why he could do that, but he did. And he will be taking out the last spine crawler there. Warping in a lot of Zealots, very smart, needs to take off some probes of... actually, doesn't need to do that. And Montycarlo just doesn't have enough units. He is transitioning into Roachborn, and at the same time he did take his own expansion, so he will be ahead in economy. As you can see, they're taking his lair as well. All these broodlings are gonna die. But of course, Montycarlo does still have this hidden creep tumor right here. So he does have map vision, and will inhibit CheezWhiz's opportunity to make a hatchery. Nexus hatchery. That's just... CheezWhiz does take out 2 overlords of Montycarlo, supply blocking him, but he is making more spine crawlers to deal with any sort of push that CheezWhiz might have, and these invincible larvae, because they have 10 armor. Montycarlo does have 6 roaches on the field, however he is working on a Baneling Nest and getting more drones up, and spy crawlers as well to defend. Looks like CheezWhiz is going to be moving out now because he knows that his enemy did lose a lot of units in that battle. Most of them were Zerglings, and he is ahead. His opponent is ahead in economy because he probably knows that he probably expanded behind this. And he is right, so he will be attacking to prevent it, to try to end it now. But his 4 Stalkers in the front trying to scout, this one almost getting taken out. He did see a lot of spine crawlers being planted down at the front here. Poking 1 Stalker here just to see what's going on. He did see that expansion up and running, and he did see a lot of spine crawlers and roaches. Baneling Nest is complete for Montycarlo, but I don't know what he's going to be doing that for, because he is not making any Zerglings right now. He's just making roaches. And CheezWhiz is going to be planting down 2 proxy pylons. Montycarlo does not see this because his range only goes down to here, vision range that is. CheezWhiz is going to be planting down 2 proxy pylons to prevent his supply blockage. Now Montycarlo does still have his larva here, and he is going to be making some Zerglings, trying to run up here and do a Zergling run by. might be very effective. At the same time, CheezWhiz is going to be marching up onto his base, force fielding, so these Zerglings cannot get any attack on them. That is very smart. However, these Spine Crawlers are going to be doing a lot of damage. This one has 5 kills, 1 kill, and 1 kill. That's a lot of kills. This Observer does see these Zerglings are popping, and CheezWhiz is going to be morphing in Zealots to deal with them. However, he lets them slip by, and these Zerglings are going to be in the mineral line. If you look at the Workers Kill tab, that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. 3 Zerglings, 3 workers killed. Not that effective, but still puts him behind a little because he had to pull all those probes off the line to deal with it. Looking at the units tab, pretty even in worker count now. Montycarlo going to be droning up a little bit more, making 2 Banelings as well. Where are those 2 Banelings? Banelings. Montycarlo does have his Banelings in the back, however. 2 Banelings aren't actually going to do that much damage. Unless he can morph a lot more in. And it looks like he is going for +1 range attack and roach speed. He does have Zergling speed, and nope. I thought these stalkers had blinked and they could blink up here, but Montycarlo thought that as well. But yeah. Okay. It looks like CheezWhiz is going to be taking his expansion as soon as this creep leaves, and that's exactly what happens here. Still has these 2 proxy pylons as well as the pylons over here at the corner of the base, scouting to see any drops happening. He might do some Baneling drops if he decides to do that. He does have Overlord drop, Overlord transport that is. So we might see some Baneling drops on either the army of CheezWhiz or on the mineral line. CheezWhiz is pretty oversaturated at his main, but since Montycarlo did inhibit that expansion from going down, he does have a delayed expansion. CheezWhiz is going to be now taking down the 2 proxy pylons of CheezWhiz. He does, the Observer of CheezWhiz does see that going down, so he knows that's happening. Observer actually not going into his base to see what's happening. He doesn't see the Baneling nest either, and he hasn't actually seen Banelings. Now, Montycarlo decides to cancel the burrow and instead go for +2 range attack, while the Protoss is going for upgrades for him as well as a Colossus Bay. Colossus are very good against Zerglings, kinda good against roaches, pretty good against roaches actually. And it looks like Montycarlo is going to be taking his 3rd base as well as moving out at the same time. CheezWhiz's Observer does see this moving out, sees this push from Montycarlo, could force field the ramp to prevent the units from streaming up. Maybe will allow a few Zerglings, maybe like, I don't know, 5 or 10, to run up and deal with this and get some free kills. CheezWhiz's Observer does see that there's a lot of Banelings on the field, so he really needs to force field his ramp, or will get absolutely owned. Now he does chrono boost his Nexus, but he didn't make any probes. I don't know why he did that, but he does have a Forge on the way. He does have extended Thermal Lance on the way, and no Colossus just yet because, well, he doesn't have enough money. Let's see, Pathogen Glands. That's for Infestors. Infestor energy is going down right now. I didn't see that infestation pick going down, but anyways, Montycarlo does, CheezWhiz does use good use of force fields. Didn't really need that 3rd force field unless, well, one Baneling could have slipped through there and did some horrible damage. Now we do see 2 Spires by Montycarlo. Where are these Spires? 2 Spires going down for Montycarlo because, well, those air attacks, air upgrades do a lot of damage. Now, CheezWhiz does use a lot of force fields to trap those Banelings from going down the ramp. Does take down some Banelings, but I think that was a little too many force fields. I think those 3 were enough, plus those 2, 5 force fields. He does have a lot of sentries, though. He does have 5 sentries. Each sentry can produce 4 force fields. So 5 times 4 is 20. Now CheezWhiz does have a proxy pylon at the front here. He does see that 3rd expansion, 3rd base of Montycarlo. Montycarlo does not see that proxy pylon up there, but he is now transferring drones up, and obviously CheezWhiz will not see this actually. Taking his 5th and 6th gas, probably going for, now going for a hive. Might see some brood lords popping up out of this spire, maybe a greater spire for some brood lords. Needs to inject larva again. Yeah. Needs to keep up on the inject larva. CheezWhiz only making one. Actually, no. Extended thermal lance is complete now, and he is completely mined out in his main. Now oversaturated in his natural. Needs to make a 3rd base as soon as possible. However, Montycarlo is going to be taking the watchtower with his Zerglings. Probably just to scout around the map for any hidden expansions that he doesn't know about. He does only know about these. Actually, he doesn't even know about that expansion. But CheezWhiz warped in some units up on the proxy pylon and going to be taking out this expansion. But Sentry's going to be force fielding the ramp. Going to be inhibiting. However, there is a hole in that force field, and those units will be able to take out these zealots immediately. Zealots do not even take out the hatchery. All these drones are going to be going back to work, and Montycarlo sees the proxy pylon and will be taking that out immediately. At the same time, CheezWhiz is going to be moving out with 2 Colossus on the way. This is products facility and +1 attack on the way. The products facility is rallied to that sentry. Overseer gets taken out, and Montycarlo knows that he is on the way. Products pylon also being put down by CheezWhiz. Wow, this one roach getting taken out almost immediately. All these roaches and banelings and zerglings are going to be taken out if not careful. All these zerglings are rallied over there, and nice force field will prevent this round going down on for Montycarlo. Proxy pylon is complete and warping in a lot of stalkers as well. However, we do have 12 more roaches on the way, but I think this is enough to clean that up. Roaches just do not stand a chance against stalkers and Colossus. We do have broodlords on the field, however, and corruptors as well. Could use corruption or morph into broodlord. This expansion does get taken out, and these Colossus will go down if not micro properly. These Colossus do go down. Broodlords are doing a lot of damage to Colossus. One Colossus goes down, and the second one doesn't look like going down. Guardian Shield going up, going to be limiting the attacks of those corruptors. However, all those Colossus are going to be taken out by those air units. Not enough stock to deal with them. However, CheezWhiz did take out his 3rd base. That will put him behind for a little bit. Now, what CheezWhiz needs to do right now, seriously, needs to take an expansion, but all his units did get taken out, and he GG's. I honestly think that CheezWhiz could have played it out a little bit longer. I don't know if he would win. Could made a comeback, but he was very, very behind. Actually, he could have won, in my opinion, because he did take out that 3rd base, and Montycarlo did not have any more money to produce more units. So I feel like CheezWhiz did a premature GG. Not saying that was any wrong. It was just a little premature. And well, CheezWhiz did have his 3rd base being constructed, so he was ahead in bases. Could have won that game, but hard to tell because it didn't play out. So that is one game of Tournament 4. More games of Tournament 4 will be casted, probably co-casted with some friends of mine. Thank you for watching, guys. If you liked it, please rate, comment, subscribe, like, or leave a response, whatever YouTube has these days. Thank you for watching. This is Xenocidel signing off.